One of the questions Keith and I get asked all the time here at Richmond Vona, and it could be from a friend, a family member, even a potential client, is how do I know which personal injury law firm to choose? And that's a really good question, because if we think about it, everywhere we go, it's kind of hard to escape personal injury advertisements. You see them on billboards, on bus stops, on actual buses. You see them when you go online. You see them on social media. You see them everywhere. So it can be really difficult to try to choose which personal injury law firm is right for you, for your family, and for your particular type of case. So what I always tell people is you want to start by doing research online. Let's be honest, everything we do is online these days, or should be anyways. We can shop, we can do research on doctors, we really can do anything. So why not start your research for a personal injury attorney right there on the internet? What I would suggest is wherever you're living, if you're here in Buffalo, if you're in Rochester, you can go on and you can say personal injury attorney in Buffalo or personal injury attorney in Rochester, and you're gonna get tons of options. So what you wanna do is spend some time with your family and go through these pages on your search. So you can start with page 1, go to page 2, go to page 3, and just keep going until you feel like you've gotten a good feel for all the law firms in your area. Then you wanna go onto their websites and really take a close look at their websites, which are essentially the windows into that specific law firm. Or you can learn a lot about a law firm by looking at their website and their online presence. You can see, is this a modern law firm? Is this a law firm with a lot of attorneys or a few attorneys? Is this a law firm with results, but more importantly, with results in the type of case that I have? So if you get hit by a car, you want somebody who has experience in pedestrian accidents. If you've been diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, and you think you were exposed to asbestos, you want a firm that has experience in that area of the law. And you want to take a really close look and go through that website. There should be information about all these different types of practice areas that they have experience in. You should be able to learn a little bit about your case and your potential injuries. You should also be able to see videos of your attorneys talking. If this is the day and age where if you're a law firm, you really should have video on your website so that the attorneys who are actually going to be handling the cases are talking about what motivates them, how they got into practicing in the law, and what their experience is in different types of cases. So after you spend a lot of time going through these and really taking a close look at them, you want to try to set up some interviews. And I always tell people, you should, if you find 2 or 3 law firms or 4 or 5 law firms that you think could potentially be a fit for you and your family, you really want to set up interviews. And it shouldn't be hard to set up these interviews. You should be able to call them at their office. You should be able to, right from your mobile phone or on your laptop, immediately text them, immediately email them. If you have a question, you should be able to immediately talk to a live person right through their website. This is 2020, and law firms should be held to that standard. They should be technologically advanced, they should be modern, because that's how you get the best results for your clients. So after you determine who you want to interview, and you set up those interviews, you can either go to those offices, you can have them come to you, or you can meet them someplace else. I often say that if you can do it, if you're not injured too seriously, you may want to go to their office, meet their staff, see how people are interacting, get a feel for the culture in the law firm. That says a lot about the attorneys who are handling your case. But of course, if you're seriously injured and you can't get out to their office, they should offer to come to you. They really should be offering to come out to you wherever you are in the country. They should be saying, hey, we'll get out there and we'll be on a plane tomorrow and meet with you. So after you sit down with them, with your friends and family, or actually while you sit down with them, you want to ask a lot of questions. And remember, a personal injury attorney works for you. You're the client, you're in charge. Okay, so you can ask as many questions as you want. You can ask what makes the lawyer tick. You can ask about their background. You can ask about their experience in your type of personal injury case. Okay, and you should really ask about communication. How accessible is this attorney going to be? Do they leave their office every day at 5 o'clock and not check their voicemail so they get back the next day? If they go on vacation, are they going to know that you left them an important voicemail or give you a way to contact them? For example, here at Richmond Vona, you can reach us 24/7. Text message, email. You can go onto our website and text us. If we're not here in the office, our phones go directly to my cell phone or Keith's cell phone. But more importantly, we give our cell phone numbers to our clients. And that's really important. That should be the standard in 2020 and moving forward. So after you have a chance to really talk to them, ask them a lot of questions, you can sort of feel out the personalities, figure out who will work best for you, because at the end of the day, this is an attorney that you may be with for a long time. Some of these cases can settle quickly, but some take a long time. So you want someone who's going to communicate with you a lot, but of course also who has a personality that matches yours, someone that you're going to get along with, someone that you feel that you're going to be able to trust. And in addition, this is a really important question. When you're sitting across from that attorney who's telling you how great his or her law firm is and how much experience they have and that they can help you, what you want to ask is, but are you actually going to be the attorney who works on my case? Because we hear it all the time where partners at big law firms go into clients' homes or clients go to meet with them and they sell them on their past experience and on all their results. But on the next meeting, it's a younger associate who shows up. So you really want to be clear with them, are you going to be the attorney who works on my case? So after you decide that you feel comfortable with an attorney, of course, you should enter into the relationship with that attorney, make sure that they are living up to their promises and their expectations. At the end of the day, just remember, the choice is yours. Ask as many questions as you want, do as much research as you want. The attorney works for you. And here at Richmond Vona, we'd be honored if you'd at least give us a chance to come meet with you as part of your interview process and explain to you why we think we could be a good fit for you and your family.